Hey everybody, Boris, Schlossberg, BKTraderFX, the week of February 8th. Today, I really want to talk about the idea of protecting your profits. Everybody, of course, is familiar with the idea of protecting your losses, the idea of using a stop loss to minimize the risk that you're going to have in the market. But few people understand that profits can often be illusory in the Forex market. Sometimes you have to take the pips when they're given, otherwise they simply disappear. That's why practicing defensive trading is one of the critical components of what we do at BKTraderFX. And I want to take a look at the Aussie Yen trade as a very good example of exactly how we traded this idea. We traded Aussie Yen on the assumption that RBA was going to raise rates. And actually, it's a perfect example of how things can go completely screwy in the market without you having to do anything about it, where your analysis was right on target, but things can still be totally out of your control. What happened was the following. Bloomberg mistakenly came out early and flashed that RBA was actually not raising rates. That created a tremendous amount of flutter in the market, and we were able to survive it only because we had a relatively intelligent place to put a stop. Let me just back up and show you where the stop was. This was the most recent area of support right over here, and I had put the stop about 11 points below that level. And by doing that, it came within 4 points of our stop but didn't take us out. In other words, you had this big flutter, but it didn't take us out. As the trade progressed, and RBA did raise rates, there was some profit taking going on after that, and then eventually logic won out, and everybody started buying the carry. This trade started to go our way. When it started to move into the 97.30 zone, I took profits on the half. And then we watched the price action go for another 10, 15, 20 minutes. It dipped below, then came back up. On the second move up, I pushed the price action to a stop loss around 97.18. The idea being that if it was going to go up, it was going to have to go up higher. If it came back down, then the trade wasn't going to work. This was a perfect example of how you're going to be able to protect your profits as you go forward in the trade. Look what happens next. As we move forward, you had a tremendous amount of risk liquidation. The trade completely collapsed. We were able to walk away with 52 points on a trade by managing it properly, by managing it defensively. That's the key thing that I leave you with this week. Protect your profits as well as take care of your losses, and you should be good to go in the markets. Boris Schlossberg, BKTraderFX, wishing you the best and seeing you next week.